Welcome to the original Theme Park Podcast. This is your announcer, Neil Patrick Harris. And now, CoasterRadio.com.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the CoasterRadio.com Holiday Lights video podcast.
It's a little off topic, Mike, but I'm looking forward to it. Let's go.
Well, yeah, EB, this is going to be fun. I mean, we all normally do these type of shows all around roller coasters and theme parks and thrill rides, but this is kind of close. It's people kind of doing their own theme park-like displays right in their front yard.
It's Gangnam Style.
You gotta love that. So yeah, this is our very first one. It's actually called Listen to Our Lights. They're based in Austin, Texas. They've got 25,000 lights on their house. Pretty awesome. I really like what they're doing with all of the snowflakes. That's kind of awesome. Like most times you just have people with strings of lights, different strands of them, and the big trees. But look at all those, how the snowflakes are dancing. Very cool.
There's a lot of channels going on here, Mike, because I've researched this sort of thing where, you know, how do these things work and how many lights do you need and how does the software work and the computer controls. There's a lot of channels going on. There's a lot of individual light strings happening here.
Yeah, one of the things that you have to love about this is just how much programming time it takes for each of these people to do. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing how much work it does. You know, and to, yeah, like there to see it, how it goes with all of the music and stuff. It's really, really something else.
They did a good job.
Yeah, they really did a great job. And I like how they have the cactus there in the background. That's really nice. But
the cactus's side.
Yeah, but it is really cool. Nice job there. So let's move on to our second one. I really like this one, Sparky Lights, out there in Idaho, because they used, I mean, we heard Gangnam Style, but they're actually using the Pirates of the Caribbean theme. That's kind of cool.
This is good, Mike. But I'm a little bit worried so far. So we're just seeing kind of the house down at the bottom here. We got the tree at the side. I hope there's more to it.
Yeah, I think what I really like about what these guys did with this is they start a little bit slow. You don't see everything.
Right, it kind of eases into it.
Yeah, it eases into it because I think a really good designer of a lighting show like this doesn't show you everything right at the top. They kind of lead into it. Especially like, so yeah, you see a little bit more the chaser lights going across the garage there, but especially as this Pirates theme gets more and more in depth, you see more and more of the lights. Very cool.
I think what's key in any of these music light animation things is that animation. So it's not just flashing lights that are going on like we saw, the chaser lights across the garage, the jumping lights there on the little half hoops in the front yard, the trees that are kind of rotating around, the icicles that are coming down on the front of the house. It's this animation that makes it so special. It's not just flashing lights all over the place.
Yeah, and even when you look at the arcs that they're doing, like that's a lot of channels of lights that are there. It's really amazing. Oh, and I love what they do with the strobes there too. That's really impressive. Look at that. That's pretty cool. That would be really neat just to stand out there and watch. Oh, yeah, very nice.
Oh, here comes the next one.
This is the Delaney Christmas Light Show, and they're in Hillsborough, Tennessee.
Again, see, the animation is what does it here. We've got the wagging of the trees, the candy canes that are marching down. Here come the spiral Christmas trees, the lights going up and down the house. It's not flashing lights. It's true animation.
Yeah, look at the amazing animation on the Christmas trees. Like, that's incredible. How are they doing that?
That's great. That's fantastic. And again, we're talking about, if you look up this software here and how you put this stuff together, these guys are working with hundreds of channels of lights. There's so many extension cords in this yard right now.
Yeah, they have 65,000 lights in this display. And what's really cool is that these guys actually collect donations for 2 different charities. So people who come by donate and they give all the money to charity. That's great.
A portion of the proceeds go to charity, I'm sure.
But I really love what they're doing there with the trees up front and the candy canes. And
look at the trees like animating across right there.
Yeah, that's really great. And imagine how much work it takes, because for each of those trees, you have to have all those different colors of lights in there. That's really difficult to do.
There's a lot of lights in there, Mike, and I know as you as a home decorator and me as a home decorator, I almost kind of feel like, why not just turn all of them on at once? Oh, here we go, the red, the green, the blue. It looks really cool, but really, just turn them all on.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, is that in between the shows, do they ever just turn them all on so you can see it? And I think some of them do that.
This one's too big, it goes into the neighbor's yard.
You gotta love that. This is Wayne in Ontario, Canada. And he's actually very interesting. I saw a
Christmas vacation.
Yeah, and I love it. I love any of these videos where you see the cars driving by. You can tell. I mean, it's in a real neighborhood. It's pretty interesting. So, but I like this. His display is so big that it does go into the neighbor's yard. You gotta love that.
It spills over.
Yeah, he has a funny story on the news. I saw a news segment with him, and he says that his wife gives him a $1,200 limit a year, and so over the years he's spent about $8,000 or $9,000 in lights. So that's what we're seeing here.
Wow! Look at the tree on the right that's animating around in a circle, and then the stars. Are the stars going to go again?
I know, it's really pretty what they're doing there. That is neat.
The star animation on the right-hand side there, right around the tree, is really, really cool. Yep. I like that.
Oh, and there's somebody in a car who's stopping because they're liking it so much, so that's good. But yeah, look how interesting that is. You know, he's got like different levels.
I don't know, Margo. I don't know why they have their lights going like that.
I love the different levels of lights, and actually how the tree way over there on the right is a part of the whole show, too. So, really neat.
Yeah, the blinks.
Yeah, it is really cool. And this is a song you don't really hear in Christmas displays that much, but that's pretty neat. I like that.
That was good.
These are fun to kind of look at. Here's one in Paxton, Illinois. The display is called Lighting Up Paxton. And I like how they're using a modern song, the Call Me Maybe.
It's going to get some downvotes here for the Call Me Maybe.
But this is another one where they're not showing you everything right away. They're kind of like
easing into it here.
Yeah.
You got a lot of colors going on though, Mike.
Yeah. So I like that as well, you know.
Oh, there it goes.
Yeah. That's cool. You gotta love that.
Now, see, look at there the addition on the house there. The sunroom or whatever it is. It's not lights. It's a spotlight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've been working with this a little bit on my own house here. Instead of outlining all those windows on the left-hand side there, instead of outlining all the windows in colors, just put some big spotlights on it to do the red and the green.
Oh, yeah. And that works just as well, you know, and it adds to the house. So what I love about this, though, is just like World of Color at Disney, you know, like they're using this whole space, just like the World of Color uses the big pond or big lake there. You know, they're using this whole space to kind of, you know, give a great show. And it's something that you can do at your own house. It's fantastic.
This is really cool. No, and it's the same sort of thing where here it is all green now.
Oh, yeah.
So you go out in front, you park your car. It's just like getting that special reserved spot at Disney where you're trying to watch the display. You got to park and tune your FM radio. Yeah,
and that's what I really love. So many of these people have FM transmitters so that you can actually sit in your car and listen to the songs on your radio. It's great.
Man, this software is so expensive though, Mike.
Oh, I know.
I know you looked into it, but it really is. It's crazy.
That's why you really have to give credit to all of the people who do this. You know, it's a real commitment, but it's also a creative commitment too. You know, where you're working on it for months.
Well, Mike, I don't know if me and you are ever going to be able to get to this point with our displays.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, it would be a great thing to aspire to, though. And we want to thank all 5 of these families who gave us permission to use their videos in our podcast this week. And congratulations to all of you. You really did something great for the holidays.
It's very cool stuff. And me and Mike, I think me and Mike are just going to turn all of our lights on at the same time instead of setting them to music.
I think that would be great. So we want to thank you guys for joining us on this CoasterRadio.com video podcast. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Hey, I just met you.